There's one Queek on me.
Queek on you?
That sounds like an AC/DC album, kind of. Queek on me. I don't know if it's an album or a song. For sure, it was a song called "Have a Drink on Me."
I love how we're like not even. What's happening is I did it through the one thing. Oh, that was so close.
I know, right?
Hold on. We're live, so we can keep talking.
Oh, we're live.
Oh, we should be live. Are we not? Because I didn't log us into the right channel. No, we are live. Okay, good.
Hey, I want to watch.
There we go.
Spider-Man Through the Multiverse. Have you seen it?
No.
Do I need to see the Spider-Man before that for like the setup? Because I haven't seen any Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, you need to.
I do.
You need to watch all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems like a commitment.
So you're talking about the third Spider-Man movie, right?
Well, I don't know. It's a comic. It's a comic.
Oh, the comic one? Oh no, you don't need to watch any of them for that.
Okay.
The one with the cartoon one, right? Yeah.
Cartoon. That's the word.
Yeah, you don't need to.
But
I thought you meant the last Spider-Man movie.
I haven't seen any of those either.
You should watch them. They're good fucking movies.
And I think Spider-Man's a character I would like.
He's goofy, he's funny, he's awkward, he's weird.
Yeah.
He stumbles into this superpower.
I like that. Thank you. That was very nice of you. Oh my God. I'm choking.
We're just having so much fun today here. You're choking. I'm tripping.
Wait a minute.
Over my own feet.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome to everything you never wanted to know. We're in person today.
Yay! Oh, I already knew that.
You're so excited that you just now figured it out.
Well, you said something with such verve, and enthusiasm. I sound like I needed to respond that way.
That's who I am.
Really?
We have this is the first time we're using our new camera too.
I like it.
Doesn't it makes me a lot better?
Yeah, it makes me look like I'm on the other side.
It looks a lot better than do you need me to like
I don't know, yeah. Hard.
I don't want to hit you that hard. I feel bad.
It's a weird feeling, isn't it? There you go.
Is that good?
Okay. I was not. Yeah, it's a really weird feeling when someone's
guys got to see elder abuse live. I'm just kidding.
Twice. Sticks and stones, right? You saw the physical and the emotional. Oh my God. No shit, right? Damn.
Oh,
I mean, scene on that one, go to the weekend. I'll be calling 241 old man.
For what oldies?
Oh shit, I don't know who I was talking to. I was like, I hate walking past a mirror. Now I'm like, when the fuck did that happen? Oh my God, I want a different one. It was weird.
Oh, I love looking at myself in the mirror. Like I can't stop looking at myself when we're live and stuff. Not because like I'm obsessed with myself, because I am, because I'm awesome. But
you are awesome.
Just because I think it's so weird that we can perceive ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever do that thing where you like look in the mirror and then you're thinking like, I'm alive, I'm a person. Here I am. I'm in this world. And then you have an existential crisis as a result.
Yeah. And I used to have that quite a bit a couple of years ago, but I remember telling you this. We probably talked about it in the podcast. I would look in the mirror. I was dating this girl and I'd be in her bathrooming, and I would look in her mirror and I'd be like, who the fuck am I? It's like I had two lives and I didn't know what that one was doing or why it was there. I mean, it's not because of her or anything. It's just a weird time for me.
It might have been a little bit because of her.
Oh yeah, true. But I looked in the mirror the other day, and I was gonna say I was at my girlfriend's house, but I don't think I was. But I was like, oh, it was my house, and I'm like, ooh, you know what? I like all that stuff. Not the physical part so much, but I get who I am.
Oh,
now I'm a mess, but at least I understand it's my mess.
Yeah, and you're the one that can clean it up.
Yeah, in theory.
But it takes a village.
That's like God has a plan for you. You know, I mean,
Well,
okay.
God will never give you anything you can't handle.
It's like that too. Yeah, God kills people at the end. I mean, we all die, right? Actually, speaking of we all
we never
dying,
really die,
hmm,
apparently. Well, like we won't get into existentialism.
Yeah, no, that's where I was going anyway. I don't want to talk about it.
So, what do you want to talk about today, Bill?
Music.
All right, take it away.
I'm mad at Dave Grohl, and I like him, but
Why?
I got Foo Fighters tickets, and it's on July 25th. We talked about this on my birthday, and I'm in a bit of a cash crunch, and I would like to sell those tickets. And they're worth several $100, and I can't because Foo Fighters are one of the bands who will let you sell your tickets if you want to, but you get back exactly what you paid for them. So, which is nice. I mean, if you got to bail on a concert,
yeah, no, that helps with scalping. Yeah,
that's the purpose of it. Yes.
It's just for some people who might not know why.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I forgot we were talking to other people. I did for real.
That's dangerous. I'm glad I brought that awareness to you.
I'm pretty sure I haven't said much.
That's what I'm saying. If you could have potentially had we not come to this realization.
So
you want to potentially get back more for that?
Yeah, my problem with it is I have paid $1,000 to see Foo Fighters for 2 tickets. That's $500 a piece. That was being scalped. I was scalped. I admit that. And that concert was canceled because Taylor Hawkins' death. And so what happened was I got all that money refunded to me as credit at the usurious ticket broker that I bought it from. And that was Vivid Seats. And I didn't know that for a long time. But when I found out I had this money, like $800 or something, it was nice because I started, buying tickets as tickets arose, as opportunity rose. I can stop the story at any point because it's just going to keep going like what I saw, where that was. There's no point. It's just like
I'm in here with you. I'm literally you're taking me on this journey.
All right, it's more of a historical time than anything else. All right. So it's been kind of cool because without outlaying cash, I've seen I saw the Spinners and the Commodores, and we were on the first row for the Spinners and the Commodores. I don't know if we talked about this. Commodores were like 7th grade for me, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. I remember hearing Commodore songs at dances that I was at, wishing I was home, wishing I was at the dance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was all excited. So we get there and we sit down, and it's the Spinners. They're already playing. And it's like a number one hit after number one hit, for an hour and a half, these two bands. But what happened, I had not had this happen to me. I was just talking to Melissa about this last night. So remember when we were at Spinner's concert and that one Spinner was spinning and I looked at you and I was like, do you just want to jump all over him? And she's like, and you're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, good. Cause I'm getting that. It's like washing off of you and getting on me some. I've never felt that way about a guy. And but I was like, it's too much.
What was it about him? His swagger, his
look, I got goosebumps. I don't know, man.
It's just his appearance or just the way he was was it your appreciation for the music?
Oh, I mean, don't even look me in the eye when you ask me these questions. It's embarrassing me. I think it was his vocalization.
Yeah. Because I felt that way about a lot of things, but especially when it comes to music. So you have to kind of like separate the art from the artist at times.
Of course.
Because
yeah,
art can be very moving in a lot of different ways.
I mean, we all do that kind of stuff, and that's part of being human, is, having fun with that kind of stuff. But I just didn't have it. And in my brain, it was really cute. It was like I was a little kid. Because I didn't know what I wanted physically from this man, but I wanted it. You know what I mean? It was really innocent.
He said, ooh.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I did.
That's so funny.
That's exactly what happened.
That is so funny.
And then he came down in the crowd and I touched him.
Did you have a spiritual experience after that?
No.
No, I didn't.
No.
I don't know how inappropriate we could be.
I was really shocked that it just stopped there because
I'm just gonna keep it. Because
I touched another spinner same night. I don't know which one he was. Oh my God, you're people, and I'm sorry. You look like your pets. I mean, you guys have names and stuff. I just don't know them. I'm sorry.
So you shouldn't call them an it.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Sometimes when I'm like speaking about children or like babies, I call them its. Just on accident. It happens sometimes. It's just is what it is.
Just because you are the owner and deserver of a proper noun doesn't mean you don't still own a pronoun. So don't get too big for your nouns.
Hey, you should write that down. That would be a good one. Good one for yourself. When are you gonna go and do that, Bill? When are you gonna get the gonads to go and do an open mic?
The gonads. Dos cojones to go. What was it? What was I just saying about? We talked about. What's the joke?
Don't be too big for your nouns.
That's what it is. I had a good one the other day. I gotta tell you. So
I hate how this makes us look like we're ghosts. It looks so much better when we're literally on the Zoom.
Why?
And then when we're on the YouTube, it looks so much worse.
The YouTube. You sound like my Mimo.
Your Mimo.
The YouTube.
Don't trip. It's just the charger. It's just the charger. It's not a big deal.
My drink.
Yeah.
How did it better?
That did literally nothing.
Awesome.
At least not for me. I guess we could take
and I gotta write your name on the list of every woman I've heard that from.
Holy,
wow. Let's see.
It's a little better.
Okay. So in the Bible, God made Adam and he made animals. And here's what happened. And it says this in the Bible in Genesis. So God made all the creatures.
Okay.
Then he made man.
Okay.
And he said to man, hey, pick any of these and for your buddy, for your partner. And Adam's like, no, I'm good. I don't think so. And God's like, many of them. And Adam's like, which one would you pick? And God's like, it's not about me, Adam. So, sorry, can't breathe. So that's why God made Eve. Originally, I mean, the story is funny enough in itself, Amanda. God made all the animals, then he made Adam, and he's like, pick your wife. I was like, no.
That doesn't sound right.
You're right. What if you had to pick, which it's not about me, Adam. Don't ask me. Make me something you would like. It's kind of how that went. Yeah. So that's the story.
How is it?
Well, except one point.
Contextually accurate.
At one point, God's like, oh, come on, Jesus Christ. Oh, spoiler alert. You guys don't know that name yet. It's going to become really big in a couple thousand years. Now.
JC loading.
My nose is running.
JC fully loaded. Well, dang, get yourself together, Bill.
I know. Crime.
Oh, that's so funny.
Crime will wear your ass out.
Yeah.
Holy
that's for sure.
Shit.
It looks like that did a little bit for us.
Why did I go backwards?
Why did it mirror it again?
I don't know.
So funny. It is what it is. We'll get it together one day.
I mean, crime is more effective than.
Here's what we can do also.
What are we doing? We're still talking to other people.
We're going to unmirror the video. And now we're really backwards. But when we do that, we'll be regular on here. Wait, we got to watch. Watch her.
I think if you're watching, it won't happen.
No?
You got to blink and then you look up. It's like when your YouTube refreshes. You can't be looking at it when it happens.
Oh, yeah?
Is that the future or the past?
I bet that it literally, that's the past.
Okay.
I bet that it literally does nothing.
Switch it over to the future.
Okay. Yeah, it didn't do anything on that side at all, which is very upsetting to me. So
I'm sorry.
we're gonna switch it back. Actually,
this is very hard for you.
It is hard for me.
I'm going over there now.
Okay, that sounds good.
Sorry, I'm over there.
Okay,
Here I am.
now we're back.
Is that better?
Okay, great. Good stuff.
Thank you.
All right. How are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Had an interesting thought.
Okay. What's your interesting thought?
Thursday. So Wednesday, a couple of weeks ago, we started a new semester here. And I had to jump into the grief support group on Thursday mornings because Ashley, our friend, died. And I need some help with that. And so I kind of told Jeannie, who runs that group, look, I don't want to come to your group. I'm terrified of your group, but I'm going to have to come. And my thought was, I've been doing this for 6 years, and either I believe in it or I don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's as simple as that. Either what I tell people, I believe, and what I tell them, I think would be good for them. I need to tell myself, I think would be good for me.
Yeah.
Or I need to find something else to do for a living.
Yeah.
So I got in the group, but I did it my way. I didn't sign up for it.
Rebel.
I own the process. And so for the first 2 times, it was really good. And I think you were here, and I think we talked about that a little bit a couple days ago. And so on Wednesday, I think someone asked, about Thursday about going, and I thought, what day is it? No, oh, I'm actually looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Because it has helped a ton.
Well, look at that, practicing what you preach.
Yeah, I'm really happy with what I preach so far, but I'm only 20% of the way in. So,
you'll make it the rest.
Well, I mean, I'm hoping I've been spewing the other 80% truth too. But yeah, that was really nice. Now, I did not come to work on Thursday, so I missed the group, but it was a really cool feeling. It was a really cool feeling. So
cool.
We had a question for today.
Yeah.
The question
was,
before
we start, I want to also mention that, guess what? I picked up a class on Wednesday.
Oh.
I'm going to be doing a poetry class.
Oh.
For the remainder of the session, because the 2 classes that we have at 11:45 on Wednesdays are completely full.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody new comes in, they have to take my poetry class.
So I saw, where did I see it? You just showed it to me. Oh, it was a commercial you did. Do we say commercials?
I guess, sure.
For Hey, I'm Here.
Oh, the TikTok.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you had some quick cuts of yourself, and one of them was clearly you at the mic from Uncensored Society. Mm-hmm. And that was probably 1/10 of a second long, but I fucking loved that picture, and it broke my heart, and it made me happy. You know what I mean? Yeah. All at the same time. Yeah. Why did I bring that up? Because I'm
doing a spoken word poetry class.
That's why. Mm-hmm. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Very
so
cool.
I'm gonna basically, the structure of the class is gonna be ASMR. The structure of the class is going to be I show a poem, like a spoken word poem, and then we talk about it afterwards, basically.
Left-handed.
Hey! So yeah, I'm going to show a spoken word poem. We're going to discuss it. We're going to talk about it, like whatever this brought up for you, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm going to do like the last 10-20 minutes of like, everybody can just like write their own. And then the goal of that is for them to continue writing until they feel like they have something to present. So on the very last day of class, we're going to do presentations.
That's really cool.
Yeah. We're going to all do a spoken word poem.
What are you presenting? Is it your stuff?
No, it's like button poetry, Right About Now, Striver's Row, like a bunch of like pretty famous spoken word poets and their poems.
Okay.
And a lot of them are based upon mental health.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I don't remember where I was. It had to be Dave Chappelle show. Remember when we did our episode? I don't know. This is like season 2. And I was like, I don't have Dave Chappelle tickets. Well, I've had Dave Chappelle tickets since then. And there was a guy that came up, and he was a spoken word, poet artist. Badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Somebody else made me sit through some of that the other day that was even better.
So if you're interested in attending,
I'm sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, if you're interested in stopping by, please do. Talking to you.
Oh,
you want to come hang out for my class at 11:45 on Wednesday.
That's a little early for me to be creative, but all right. Can I ask the question?
You can.
What was the question was, I mean, you were talking about poetry. The question, where would I have seen someone doing that kind of art that you weren't either involved or know about? Because I just saw somebody do
YouTube?
this. Yeah, but you would have sent it to me, or I don't know. It'll pop in my head.
Facebook, maybe?
I don't know, but this guy was really, really good.
What was it like?
I don't remember. I think it was a white dude though. It kind of blows my mind.
Was it? This is for the fat girls. This is for the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I showed you that.
Okay.
we were together, and I showed it to you in person.
Okay.
So yeah, that was Anis Mojani, Shake the Dust.
Oh yeah, Shake the Dust. Yeah. Oh fuck, that's good stuff. Do we link anything? Because we should link things that are really badass like that.
Yeah, I'll link it in the chat. It's a really good one.
Oh man, my brain was like, we need to cry really hard for a long time, and my arms were like, oh no, we got to get really prickly right now. My body was like overloaded when you told me what it was, because it was like that kind of a ride.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'll get back to that later to satisfy those emotional needs, but not right this minute.
I was going to put that in the week outline that I had. In the 10-week outline that I had. Well, technically it'd be 7 now, but I decided against it because I feel like people, it's not good for an intro to spoken word poetry. You have to really be able to kind of like understand the nature of spoken word and how it works to understand what he's doing because of the things that he talks about. So
that's probably really fair, and I trust your opinion on that more than anyone else I know because of your experience, which includes doing this as a profession for years and years. So, yep.
Okay, so what is our question for today?
Question for today is both. If you could be a fly on the wall for any event in history,
what would it be?
Which wall would you be on?
So I have an answer to this actually. The Kanye West, Kim Kardashian, Taylor Swift drama. I would have. It's a historical event.
It is.
I would love to have been a fly on the wall for those conversations and like what actually happened and what went on. I would have loved to know the ins and outs of like that dynamic and how it happened and what happened with that, and just like seeing Taylor Swift deal with all of it and all that stuff would be really cool.
Would you get to go to the Grammys?
That would be
Would that
awesome.
be part of it?
That would be cool.
Okay.
Just like a fly on Taylor Swift's shoulder for a while.
Yeah, I mean,
that would be
apparently
really
you get a pick. I was
that
like stuck
really
to one event. Here's mine. I'm just gonna pick one. What's like the most popular probably event in the history of the world? How about the birth of no, because that's in a manger.
Hiroshima?
No, that's ugly.
Oh, you're talking about like a cool one.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
cool, really big event.
How about the discovery of
Oh,
what do you got?
I thought about the Benjamin Franklin Nikola Tesla drama. I would have loved to be a fly on the wall for that one.
Okay, I'm gonna walk that back just a bit. Nikola Tesla and who?
What? Who was I supposed to say?
Oh, you might have wanted to say Thomas Edison.
Maybe that's who I'm thinking of.
Benjamin Franklin was dead.
That's right. No, you're right.
He was the key guy on the kite. Edison was the how about who bought his patent and buried it? Well, Thomas Edison, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
And J.P. Morgan bought the patent and then he buried it. The patent for alternating current.
Yeah, well, whatever that is the drama that I'd love to be a good one. All of. That would be really cool.
I think that I don't know what age.
My brain is so funny when it mixes up. My brain mixes up people like that all the time.
It's conflating. So I do that. I don't know what we're talking about. Okay, so a fly on the wall of, let's say, the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
That'd be very interesting.
And because there are, or how about when they decided we're going to revolt and create our own country? That conversation. My point is, I wonder what the most attended event in history would be once we invent the ability to be a fly on the wall. And wouldn't it be fun if I was like, well, I don't know, let me find out. I'm going to go to the, the crowning of William the Conqueror, and I show up in Westminster Abbey, and I'm on the wall, and there's like 600 other flies. They're like, "Where are you guys going next weekend?" No, I don't know. What do you want to see?
That's genuinely just what all flies are actually there for.
Right. There's
like
no
flies
such thing as a fly. Yes.
And then they get killed, and you're like, "Oh, damn it!"
They only exist as that saying.
I would be in Noah's Ark. See how that whole thing went down.
Could you come back and tell people?
Or you just like, so you either live out your days, as you, or you have the opportunity to turn into a fly and go back to wherever you want.
Okay. I love the idea. There's a whole shit ton of flies.
Just like Abraham Lincoln getting assassinated. They're just like all by like, what are all these flies doing here?
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
Or when the Beatles came together and were writing music.
Yeah.
Like one of their most famous songs ever. Just tons of flies in the studio.
The fuck,
where the hell are these flies coming from?
Yep.
And then we see like, and then we fly back to our reality and go back into our bodies, and we see like an inside the studio, like from back in the day. They had a fly infestation when they were making this album. We don't know what happened or what it was.
I don't know.
And then you see Ringo Starr just like, I don't know what happened, man. They were just everywhere. At this point, we just kind of use them as inspiration.
Fucking muses. So I don't know the name of the paradox, but the idea is The Hobbit is your favorite book in the whole world, and you love J.R.R. Tolkien, so you go back in time and you tell him how much you love his book, and you get him to sign it, and you leave it, and he's like, oh, they hadn't written it yet. So he just copies it, and then you read it, and the question is, where'd it come from? Did you take it to him from a library, or did he write it and you got it from a library? So that's kind of where we would be.
Oh, that'd be wild.
Mm-hmm.
That is wild.
With the flies, do they actually exist anywhere in nature, or did someone create tiny little flies, send it back, collect data? And you know what? If I got like one trip, I'm sure I would waste it. I'd be like, as soon as I left or as soon as I buzzed out, I'd be like, oh, motherfucker. And you know what I didn't do either? I didn't land upside down on the ceiling, which I think is really cool. And you can get on YouTube and see really slow videos of flies, how they do that. So I would want to practice. I'd be like doing aerial maneuvers and shit. Like
that. You get put into a fly's body and you don't even know how to fly properly. So you're just like,
there's videos like that too. They freeze flies.
So it's like, you're just like, what is happening? How do I drive this fly?
Exactly. Yeah. We take a lot for granted. Like the fact that if I were turned into a fly, I would have all the instincts of a fly immediately.
Right.
And that's probably not the case. Like when we talked about superpowers, just because I'm invisible doesn't mean I'm super quiet and can walk through walls and mind my own fucking business. Not drop stuff. We can't do any of that.
You'd be trying to like eavesdrop on a conversation when you'd be invisible, and knowing you and being Bill, you'd see something on the floor and you'd be like, oh, you're like, oh, what is this?
Yep.
Oh, what is this?
Oh, and the problem with that is there was some little tiny and shiny, but everything's okay in your house until something little tiny and shiny that you happen to be look at just disappears or goes straight up.
It just starts floating.
Yep.
And you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then you're like, oh shit, I'm caught. And then it goes.
I would be in HR office every week. They'd be like, dude, you're our only invisible man. Okay. You just got to be quiet.
You got to get it together.
Seriously. Please. Like, I'm trying to just get bored. You can't put me on a stakeout for more than 3 minutes.
Somebody who has both ADHD and invisibility. It's not going to work that way.
Oh my God. Man. I mean, yeah, I had this friend, my friend Kate, and she said to me one time, she said, "Hey, don't ever let me do anything stupid like that again." And I looked at her like,
Who are you talking to?
and for an hour, or I mean, I can maybe commit to the end of the day, but that's it.
Oh Lord, you're asking way too much of
Yeah,
me.
exactly. I mean,
that would be a full-time job.
playing the
Does
sandbox.
this get benefits or what?
Playing the sandbox you're placed in. You don't get those toys. My toys are simple. They're blocks, and you can put them together and bring them apart.
They're all on the ceiling right now. All the
Yep.
magnets.
Yep. Called magnets. Oh, so I don't know. And I don't really understand the concept of wanting to be, you know, I mean, could you tell somebody that you were there?
How? You don't have
Right.
a voice, you're a fly. Blah.
Exactly.
Is that why flies like go right by your ear and they try to land on your shoulder? They're like, save me, put me back into the future where I belong.
I mean, I could see, me wanting to go back and hear a conversation I had with somebody I was dating to see if I got it right or wrong.
Hey, that would be a good one. That'd be a really good one.
What if you okay, you're a human, you get one fly. Which one do you want? Don't waste it.
Oh Lord.
What are you doing this weekend?
Um,
Therapy.
yeah, I'm doing therapy tomorrow. Thank you
You're welcome.
for reminding me. It was my friend Kayla's birthday, so we're gonna hang out on Sunday. Me and her family are gonna do some things. I don't know what we're doing, probably like dinner or something. But
Sorry. Nate Bargatze.
yeah.
Trying to think of this earlier. He said, if I had a time machine and I went back in time, I'm not sure I can convince them I'm from the future. Like, I get that. It's like, if I'm in the 20s, I'm not gonna do this whole routine. And there's a guy on the phone and be like, someday you're gonna have that in your pocket. And be like, really, how did that happen? And I'd be like, well, I know it has to do with satellites. And he'd be like, what's that?
Get institutionalized before the end of the day.
Yeah. I mean, even easy stuff. Who's going to be the next president?
Shit. I don't fucking remember. Oh, that's funny. That's good.
Yep.
That's really good. What are you doing this weekend?
Oh, man. I don't know.
You'll find something.
I will. I will. I came in here. My weekends have been weird. My days have been weird. I don't think about Ashley as much as I had been. But when it happens, it's just like getting hit by a car.
Yeah.
It's really weird. And so I think I stored it up, and it kind of hit me last weekend, and I just kind of wallowed in it, and
well, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I need to.
It's not good, right? But it's important to move through your emotions.
Yeah. I came into work on Tuesday, we were closed Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris like, how was your weekend? I'm like,
last Monday we were closed.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not this one.
Not this one. And I just gave him deer in the headlights. I had to go home and think, what did I do this weekend? And I couldn't remember.
Honestly, I have those days too, because when it's one of those weekends where like you don't get anything done and you're just basically doing chores, or you're moving through your emotions, or you're just allowing yourself to feel, it all passes by so quickly. You look back and you're like, what the fuck did I do this weekend? I literally don't have no idea.
It's odd.
Yeah. I remember back when Gabby died. That was kind of how every weekend was for me. I just would get so obliterated, so I didn't have to think about the fact that it happened. That just went away.
I haven't done that at all.
Which is good. Don't. Would not recommend. It was really bad.
You know what else I haven't done is I haven't looked at any pictures. The only thing I've done is like on maybe 5 days, I've just looked at pictures from this date in the past, just because I'm curious. And she usually pops up, but I haven't like gone through everything. But I had this conversation earlier and with you. My memory is so terrible. It makes me
Yeah.
really sad. So I want to have conversations with you and other people that knew us and knew her,
Yeah.
so I don't forget,
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. So
For sure.
file that one away, Erica, or whatever you're calling yourself. I can't remember anything.
Can you remember my name?
I'm just giving you a hard time. Kidding.
You scared me. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. You just very much scared me for a second. I thought you were being serious.
No, I'm sorry. Oh, I was up here like, didn't call you Amanda.
I was like, no,
Oh, man.
no, it's starting.
But
What do I do?
okay, I'm glad you asked that question. You hit that shit head on. Hey, I'm just telling you the facts. You and I already had this conversation, or you forgot, Boa, whatever.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
All right. Well, it's 3:42 now, and I have to go so I can beat traffic.
Why are you yawning through this whole episode? Is it me?
No, I'm crashing.
Oh.
I just ate a lot of food, so now I'm crashing.
Well, let's go ahead and wrap up.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna call it.
Okay. Cool. I don't mean to. It's just one of those things. I'm serious. 3 o'clock every single day, I hit my wall and I just crash.
I was laughing about the flies. I think we kind of sussed that one out pretty well. And you were going the same direction. I was like, well, house full of flies all of a sudden. Stunning turn of reversal of understanding of what's been happening. Now we know why there are infestations of flies at the world's most important historical event.
I just thought of something really bad that I have to tell you after this.
Okay then. Hey, have a good weekend.
Thanks everybody for joining us. We still have one person watching, which I think is probably
No one over
ourselves.
there.
And see you.